CBS 4 News at noon.
First at noon, it may have been a dry morning, but you'll want to keep that umbrella handy. As you can see, the storm clouds building over Broward County. And much to the same to the south in Miami-Dade County. These are live pictures of the Miami skyline from our weather camera here at the station in Doral. And that's why we are on the storm watch today. I'm joined now with CBS 4 meteorologist Lisette Gonzalez. Lisette, all of that rain yesterday could cause problems once today's storms start rolling through.
You're right, Riel, and the reason is that the ground's saturated. Means for our weekend in my complete forecast ahead.
All right, Lisette, thank you. We have breaking news to tell you about this noon. Right now, an investigation is underway after a body was discovered on Hollywood Beach this morning. For the very latest, let's get right to CBS 4's Ted Scouten, who is live from where this grim discovery was made. Ted.
Hi, Riel. Well, this was at Fillmore Street and the beach here in Hollywood. Police just clearing the scene. You can see them right over there. Tips live on Hollywood Beach. Ted Scouten, CBS 4 News.
Ted, thank you. There's also breaking news right now concerning Antonio Brown. According to court documents filed Tuesday, Brittany Taylor, the woman who accused Brown of rape and sexual assault in a lawsuit, has dropped the federal suit but will refile it in Florida state court. The new complaint includes text messages that Taylor allegedly sent in January 2019 regarding her claim that Brown raped her. Brown, who played for just one game for the New England, was cut by the Patriots after news broke of the alleged incidents. The wide receiver has also filed grievances against the Patriots and his former team, the Oakland Raiders. Well, now at noon, the search is on for a Northwest Miami-Dade woman who hasn't been seen in nearly a month. Miami-Dade police say 60-year-old Carolyn Norris was last seen on September 11th. This morning, detectives spread out through her neighborhood in the hopes of catching a break in the case. That's where we find CBS 4's Peter Dench live with the very latest. Peter.
Well, Riel, Miami-Dade police and family members say whatsoever in Caroline Norris's bank account or cell phone. She was never captured on surveillance tape and never made it as far as Carmen Market. If you could help police with this case, call them or Miami-Dade Crime Stoppers at 305-471-TIPS. We're live in Northwest Miami-Dade. Peter Dench, CBS 4 News. Riel?
Okay, Peter, thank you. Chopper 4 over a deadly accident in Miami this morning. A truck struck a bicyclist just before 8 o'clock this morning on Northwest 27th Avenue and 11th Street. Police say the driver of that truck stayed at the scene and is cooperating with investigators. Meantime, Chopper 4 over a scary situation in Miami this morning. Scaffolding gave way on the side of a building in the 2500 block of Southwest 28th Lane, leaving two men trapped 35 feet off the ground. The first worker was rescued using the ladder truck, and the highly trained technical team was called in to help secure the second worker before he was rescued by the ladder truck. Neither man was injured, and so far there is no cause on why the scaffolding gave way. Well, a ShotSpotter alert leads police to a quiet neighborhood in Northwest Miami-Dade, and when they arrived, they found a man shot dead. CBS 4's Amber Diaz has been on that scene since early this morning and joins us now with the latest. Amber.
And Riel, that victim's mother and two brothers came to the scene here this morning mortified. The victim's body lay where that orange arrow is pointing. His family says they have no idea who could have done this.
Police found a man shot dead in the middle of the street Wednesday morning in Northwest Miami-Dade. Officers responded to the area shortly after they received a ShotSpotter alert. The man had suffered from a single gunshot to the head. It happened before 2 a.m. near Northwest 26th Avenue and 103rd Street. According to the victim's family, who later showed up to the scene, their loved one was 24 years old. They tell us he had gone to a casino the night before, and his mother was the last to speak to him. They did not give his name.
Back out here live in Northwest Miami-Dade, Riel, the victim's family says they're not sure who he went out with to the casino last night, but they know for sure he was not alone. Reporting live, Amber Diaz, CBS 4 News at noon.
Amber, thank you. An Amber Alert has been issued for 2-year-old Giselle Cintron Perez. He was last seen yesterday in Orlando. He may be in the company of 33-year-old Sugi Perez Diaz and 23-year-old Angelica Melendez. There's no word if they are related. The Florida Department of Law Enforcement also says the two could be accompanied by a man who was seen wearing dark clothing. Police say they may be in a 2015 silver Lexus RX 350 with Florida plates. They say if you see them, do not approach them. Call law enforcement immediately. Well, now to the impeachment inquiry. President Trump fighting back against the impeachment inquiry, looking into his phone call with Ukraine's president. The White House lawyers have officially declared they will not cooperate with the investigation. CBS 4's Nicole Killian has the details from the White House.
Nicole Killian, CBS News, the White House.
House and Senate Republican committees are also putting the majority of their digital ad dollars behind impeachment. We'll still ahead on CBS 4 News at noon. Big news concerning the Boeing 737 MAX. One airline says the plane will be ready for takeoff next year.
It's called resistance. I'm not going to just say this.
A student says she's afraid to return to class after she's choked and handcuffed by the school resource officer. A doorbell camera captures a scary sight as a crane collapses on top of a neighboring home. We'll see what happened next.
Oh my.
New at noon, American Airlines says it expects the Boeing 737 MAX to be back in service at the beginning of next year. Airline officials believe that impending software updates will eventually lead to the recertification of the aircraft. Yesterday, U.S. and European regulators said that they were still reviewing changes Boeing made to the software and had no timetable as to when the planes would return to service. The Boeing 737 MAX was grounded back in March after 2 plane crashes involving the plane killed 346 people. In news across America, history in Montgomery, Alabama. Voters have elected the first black mayor in the city's 200-year history. Probate Judge Stephen Reed beat out opponent David Woods by 16,000 votes. Reed will replace the current mayor who did not seek re-election. He is the first black probate judge of Montgomery County, and his father is a longtime leader of the Black Caucus of the Alabama Democratic Party. Well, an Arkansas high school student says she is afraid to go to class, and here's why.
No! Ma'am. Get off me! Give me your horn. No!
That is Kayla Johnson, who says that she feels violated after being pulled out of class and then handcuffed. Johnson says it all started in band class at Brinkley High School in Monroe County. She has early dismissal but no ride home, so she usually helps out. Johnson says for some reason the substitute teacher did not understand, so an officer was called.
He said, "Don't make me have to embarrass you in front of everybody." And I just kept writing on my paper, and that's when he tried to snatch and choke me.
The school resource officer is actually a former police chief from a nearby town who was fired from that job. The school is now investigating the incident. Well, turning now to a lighter subject, our weather here at home. We've been dealing with on and off showers pretty much yesterday all day. Is it going to be the same today?
Yes, so yeah, you want to be ready for that. Later on this afternoon and this evening, we're going to be dealing with another round of rain. We're not done yet, Riel, but by the weekend, it will be beautiful. So let's just hang in there a few more days. And actually, you know what? It's still a gorgeous view from our Key West camera right now with a mix of sun and clouds. And actually, Broward County now beginning to see those clouds building, and yeah, some showers and storms on the way, already moving. Lows in the upper 60s inland, low 70s along the coast in the morning hours. Saturday and Sunday, more pleasant sunshine and highs around 86.
All right, we'll take that. Thank you, Lisette. Next on CBS 4 News at noon, construction in the neighborhood can often be annoying, but imagine coming home to find a scene like this, a crane collapsing on top of a home. Find out what happened next. Plus, an important recall if you have an infant. Find out who is issuing a recall for bibs over a choking hazard. Now caught on camera, a crane working on power outages topples over and lands on homes in Long Beach, California. Look at that. A doorbell surveillance video captured the moment that crane fell onto a home Monday afternoon. 1 man was injured and 3 homes were damaged. A neighbor says there have been power outages across the neighborhood, so crews had been working in the area for the past couple of weeks. The power company doing the repairs says they subcontracted that crane company. Well, now to a safety alert. IKEA is recalling thousands of baby bibs due to a possible choking hazard. The company says the snap on the bibs can come off and cause young children to choke. The bibs are red with a yellow and red polka dot seam along the outside and blue with a green and white polka dot seam along the inside. So far, 2 people have reported the snaps on the bibs have detached, but no injuries have been reported. Customers should return the recalled bibs for a full refund. Well, now to a CBS 4 consumer alert for any parent with those unwanted Legos in their homes. There's a few. There's a new program you can take part in now and feel good about ditching those bricks. The Lego Group has announced Lego Replay, a program that will send the toys to nonprofits. All you have to do is put your Legos in a box, print out a free label from their website, and send off the toys. They will be cleaned and sorted by another nonprofit give back box. Well, CBS 4 News at noon will be right back. But first, here are the numbers on Wall Street. That's it for CBS 4 News at noon. Thank you for watching. We'll see you again later for CBS 4 News at 5, 6, and 7. And a reminder, you can watch all of our newscasts streaming live on our website at cbsmiami.com. Have a great Wednesday.